opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard? Really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Looking for room. It's Bell. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's got it. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, just nowhere to go there, and it started in the pocket. It was collapsing, quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Got him downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And a nice job by the offense. The blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Finds his man. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
3rd and goal, the offense still trying to run the football here, and how about the individual effort up front by this defender, getting penetration and now setting up 4th down.
Here we go. They'll move the tight end. Trying to keep this drive alive. And he hammers his way in for a touchdown.
I love the aggressiveness early by this offense. 4th and goal, no problem. Putting the drive together, staying aggressive, and they get rewarded.
I like just paying the drive off, too, because it's the opening drive of the game. You've marched it down the field. You want to come away with a touchdown, right? Maybe the decision-making there for the coaches, listen, even if we don't get it, our defense is out in good field position. There's a lot of football left to go. We can make up for it later. I love the aggressive play call.
So Connecticut's offense will go to work for the 1st time. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
He makes the grab. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's Hart. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Turning it on. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Uconn.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. You make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The give to the tailback. Hard running there. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
And back to the air on 2nd down. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Wants to return it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Uconn offense goes back to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving. Gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Garrett. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Guys, for just a second, let's talk about Uconn. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Uconn will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Plucks it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines.
Do minimal pounding.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
He's getting out of that
Snags it
so
over.
fast.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hines is tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Searching forward on the sneak. Ball's out. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Uconn will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the shotgun,
Why are we double teaming
back.
there?
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Offense disaster, right?
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced the punt. Here on 3rd down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. A quick pass to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know.
How does he get out of that going backwards?
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air, it's Hart. Throws to the wideout.
Thank you. I know what Tim did last summer. Oh, I know what he did last summer.
But a big play as they have it now at the 45.
I know what Tim did last summer.
Right? They can bat the ball down. They can be in position. But they don't really really secured the football. Great job by the DB, securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The give on the inside. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this third and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass.
Wow.
He was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt.
Me too.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Uconn going back to work on offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Gets
Nightmare
out to the
intensity.
25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Hart. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Uconn will have to punt it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. To the air on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to throw again. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. The sweet feet buy a little time. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
He's looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Uconn offense goes back to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Dropping back, it's Hart. Makes the grab on the left. And a good... coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's going to run it. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Uconn will have to punt it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Brings up third down.
Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their third possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Third down coming up.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense,
Not a smart
guys,
throw.
they have got to
Throw it
find
out
some
there.
answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Yeah, he did.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead. They're trying to hold on to it.
Me Tim's.
He'll bring it out.
Well, we really got it together, guys, after that
He was
first
looking for
horrific
some running
drive.
room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Uconn going back to work on offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field.
Oh,
Gets
Jesus.
away from one. Finds some space. Out across the 40 and forced out
I'm
of
not gonna
bounds
do
at the
that.
42. And
Do a
now this
cover one
offense
here.
is clicking.
Come on, Platter, let's get in there.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Makes the
And may
catch.
have murdered
It's
their
Garrett.
quarterback.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to
Jesus.
the right. They'll finally
Nice.
get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and
Really
gets a
do.
first down. Quick timeout called on
gross.
the offense after the play. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Let's start
The
out with a little
Uconn
blitz
offense
here.
goes back to work.
I want this guy to be
Trailing by a
uncomfortable.
couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably
right.
scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some
someone
great game
intercept
pressure
that,
to these
please.
guys. So I think getting the ball first,
Tim's here,
driving
guys.
down, scoring right here would be huge.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, no secret
Platter.
what he needs here.
Jesus Christ.
Stand downfield.
Come on.
Now they're
What
really
in the
trying to get
world?
this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
I should have been playing linebacker. I think it'd be deep.
The give to the running back from the
That was a
shotgun.
full-out blitz.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Dropping back, it's Hart.
Look at him. Look at
He's
him.
got him in the flat.
Why are we missing it every
And
tackle?
the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Timberone.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Timberone does not get
That
through.
defensive
Okay.
front
Good job,
just
defense.
flat whipped them as they
Way
knock
to
him down
recover
for a
there.
big loss. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th
Punter goes.
time today. On his way back from the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do.
Okay.
Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice
A
this
lot.
week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He's
There
across
we
the
go.
30
5
and
yards is
out of
fine.
bounds at the 31-yard line.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start putting that pressure.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air.
Oh, Jesus, that was bad. Horrible throw.
Just what this defense needed. Trying to take it back.
Horrible throw.
Finally brought down, but what a
Both
play,
him and me.
not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
He's still a 78.
Uconn going back to work on offense. Fights off a
For
defender.
fuck's sake.
They finally get it stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Runs from the tackle. He's all the way down to the 3.
I'm not allowing this
Showed
to
it all
happen.
on that run.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. It's a great job.
Into the end zone
Wow.
he goes. Touchdown,
You guys should be
Uconn.
ashamed of yourselves.
Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage,
we're still in
scoring
control
a
here.
touchdown. Didn't have far to go.
Bullshit
They
drive.
got the points they needed.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end.
Oh, savage.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Screen.
The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Whoa.
You've
got to catch that, man.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back.
Gotta
He
catch
was
that.
wide
Keep running this
open
play. This is
on
what I got
that
to intercept
play.
on.
That's
Stupid.
one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Working that left
We are
side now. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Looking for a push on 4th down.
There we go.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Goodness gracious, that's 3 for 3 now on 4th downs. That's just, it's nuts. I don't think you're going to make a living on this. I don't think you're always going to make this happen. And defensively, just keep trying to get him to 4th down.
A shot for the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
You're not
You know, as a
pulling it
quarterback,
terribly
the
today.
worst thing you can do when you throw a go route is overthrow it, because the only thing that can happen is an incompletion like it did right there. The best thing to do sometimes is to underthrow, because your guy can come back, make the catch, or fight through and get a pass interference back.
Wilder, you got it.
Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Sure, this is going to be good.
Looking to fire.
Oh, get a block.
Flat the wide receiver screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They make the stop at the 5-yard line.
This is the daddy drive I needed, the one I deserve.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field. That's going to be the key for this offense.
Oh, God.
And their team winning the game.
I got him. All right, it's only 5 yards.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass.
Oh, yeah.
Looking to get
Lobster.
into the end zone for a touchdown. The offense strikes again.
Yeah, long ball's not been there.
Lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working.
Okay, up by 14. It's not doing
Now you get your
stupid.
defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that
Yeah,
lead.
recruits here.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive.
Let's do it.
The Uconn offense goes back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
Whoa.
And I think being
Jesus.
down 14, you can kind of feel that way.
I know what Tim did last summer. Just an animal today.
This is a 7-point
What
game,
is
so
going
far,
on?
no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Finds his man. It's Garrett.
Frankentim. He had to be down.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play
All right.
to get the football back.
You just wonder about this guy's confidence right now. After fumbling in his last game, he's just fumbled again now. He seems like he's a little bit unsure of himself, and because of that, if you're the offensive coordinator, how many more times do you want to go back to this guy in this
Jesus.
game?
That did
Shakes
not go
off
well.
the defender. And there was nowhere
All right.
to go, just stopped in his
Not
tracks
doing
in the
that.
backfield.
Man, he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle if one guy misses,
good
another
defense.
one's there.
No doubt.
Yeah,
And the
give it a
staple
little
for the
chance
offensive
there.
coordinator or the offensive line coaches block those
Disaster.
guys. Don't watch them tackle our guys.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long.
Yeah, pass
And the
interference.
pass
Thank
was
you.
broken up,
What?
incomplete.
What?
And there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding.
I don't like it. That's been knocking out field goal
This
range.
defense happy with how that last
Oh,
play turned
all
out,
right.
so they'll decline the penalty.
We'll take that.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try.
Oh, shit. Ah, fuck me in the butthole.
And that is
Eat
no
teams.
good. Missed the field goal, but
Ugh.
still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th
Gross.
down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keeps it on the draw.
All right, 4th quarter, up 14. Oh, God. Against some Uconn.
Everyone getting a
They
chance
were
to show
similarly
off the
ranked,
hands
though.
based on the number of targets we've seen.
I'm good with anything. This is fucking Buffalo.
So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Let's go. Back to throw, it's Hart.
Oh,
Fired just a little too long.
It's right
as
there.
the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
It's gonna not a touchdown.
Uconn
Put
will
this
have
out
to
of
punt it away. They're up to a half dozen
Stick away.
kicks today.
Back from two, just 2-0. You know what I mean. I don't know what I mean. But I know it's time for a monster.
Now this offense is back on the field.
Let's check this out right.
Leads it
yeah.
with the back. Fighting off the defender. He gets
Shall we
those
run it again?
chains moving, gets it out to the 42.
I can't run it again. Oh, that's right.
Offense lining up quickly.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football,
Hey,
imposing their will
take it.
against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Actually, I can say that I'm the best monster in our league.
Wants to go up top.
Oh God, that was so
There's
bad.
the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Just a
Oh,
short return.
God.
That would have been icing on
That
the
was
cake. They've
fucking
got
awful.
it first down at the 42.
2
Uconn
really
going back to
poor
work on
interceptions
offense.
today.
After a
Well,
punt on
I
their last
take blame
possession,
for
they are
1.5.
set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see
Put that
this is a
shit away.
brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position
And
to get
get out of
points
some
right
mud,
away.
too.
Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Jesus.
Got his man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I should have got out of the mud.
Hands it
I
off.
should have worked
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down
Come on,
coming up
D.
on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Finds his big tight
Jesus
end.
Christ.
Crisp
I hate when they
execution
knock
in
you
the
out of the
passing
tackle.
game, and
That
they've
is
got it down
ridiculous.
to the 3. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll run the sneak play.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play.
Yep.
And he's in
Hold.
for the
Absolutely.
touchdown, but hang on just
Thank you.
a second. There is a flag on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Uconn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. He's got it on the run.
The tight end is apparently a 5-star prospect.
Touchdown.
Well, this isn't what I wanted.
They score for the big
That guy has
fella here,
juked
right
me
behind
and
it,
broken
so
more
effective in
tackles.
the red zone.
Well, these aren't the guys that are
I
going
want to know exactly the stats on this fucking asshole. Do we have... I want receiving, please. Number 84. We're going to have to catch 46 yards. Where is his broken tackles? Well, I want to know that next game.
I even go for 70 most of the
God
time,
damn
but
it.
when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to
What
run
a
the
bunch of
football,
shit.
be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip into the secondary, make that big
He had
play.
4 broken
And no
tackles.
chance at a return here.
I'm
They'll
happy.
start this drive at their own 25. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
There we go.
That's
That's
about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come
Not
to the
showing
line
clock
with
yet.
less than
It's
a
not.
yard to go. To the air on 2nd down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
This could be a disaster.
Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the ball. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just
Chainsaw Massacre, just a little hit,
You gotta love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
You gotta step. You gotta step. You gotta step. McManus! Oh.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. A lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have just, it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those
is so bad.
Close enough where he heard it.
Almost intercepted.
I'm gonna try it.
Momentum swing that could have been,
this is really bad.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
That's as good as it gets. Right there. Yo, me Tim's.
But he barely gets it in there. And that will extend
Dad
the lead
Central.
even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
The Uconn offense goes back to work.
Oh shit. He's never gonna get there. See, not gonna get off. Scary.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. To the air, it's Hart.
Jesus.
Down the middle.
What is happening?
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Uconn quick to the line.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now.
Nice.
You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
God, I know what Tim did last summer. It's
some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire.
Oh, nice fucking throw.
Makes a connection.
I was right there otherwise.
But he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing.
You got absolutely worked out there.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's
This
got
guy
an
has worked me a
explosive
lot.
play for the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
Make them take time.
Looking to throw on first down.
Uh-oh.
Fires deep
What the
toward end
fuck?
zone.
Thank you.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Why would you just stop? Yeah.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty
Blitz.
will stall a drive. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on first down.
I don't like this actually, but it's too late. I already put him so he wasn't going to beat.
Wants to go up top.
Oh my god, you got to get
Fires
home.
to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long
Coverage.
pass is incomplete.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that. So
There we go,
they're playing
Antipasto.
coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Not your feet over top. Wow.
Quarterback on the
What a
keep.
call.
He did not make it a stonewall.
Oh, you got to go for the field goal right here.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Jesus, why is there so many open people?
Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was
All
right
right.
on the money. You just
Get the
have to
fuck
make
out of here.
that
This has been a
catch.
weird game.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. And now this offense will take the field again. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
Oh my God.
Intercepted, baby, breathing a little life into this team. He managed a few
How
yards
did
on that
he do
return,
that?
but the bigger play was the fact
Give
that they
me a
forced
break.
the turnover.
Oh,
Couldn't ask for better
wow.
starting field position for this offense.
Jesus Christ. I should have run the
Coming
damn
out
ball.
on first down with the play fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on it? Because they felt coming in.
Breaks into the open. He gets it all the way down to the 5. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play.
You should have
Here
run
we
the
go with
ball.
this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Take your time.
To the air. It's hard. Here's the heat.
Yep. Is that Antipasto? It's Antipasto. Yeah, come on.
Quickly to the line. Gonna swing it on second down.
Good.
Got his man.
Right in bounds.
And a good job
Fine
in
with me.
coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They desperately need to get the score here
Shit.
on third
What
and
the
goal
fuck?
to have
I didn't
any
even
kind
change
of
it. Oh my
wild
god.
chance.
Just murder.
That'll take us to the
Who was
2-minute
that?
timeout and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle.
Smart.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal
So they've
kicker
got
in
2
a
timeouts.
huge
I just need
spot.
to get one first down. Are they going to
Right
outside this?
down the boulevard. This is
I
now
thought I
a
would.
7-point game.
Nice job making that field goal. You're down in possession here late in the game. You've got 2 timeouts in your back pocket. Do you trust
Go down,
your
go down.
defense to be able to go out, get a stop, and get you the football back
Ugh.
for one final shot? We're going to see.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult
gonna
point in
wham
the
it
game
up.
to execute at a high level there.
Yeah, and listen, what
It
you
was all my
understand as an
fault. God,
offense
I
is
can't
if I
believe
get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's
Deep
over.
tackle.
And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their
Come on,
side.
T2E. Oh, you gotta get going.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior
Oh,
defender.
I'm up 7.
Defense uses a timeout
In
quickly,
field goal
trying
range.
to get that ball
Run the
back
ball.
and preserve time for their offense.
I can
They're
hear
looking
Tim
at a
yelling at me.
third down and short from the 33. They'll leave it with him. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
It's dumb.
If you're going to stop
Taking
the
the
run
field goal.
game, you better be physical
meat Tim's
up
out there.
front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And they'll try to tack 3 more onto this lead late.
Meat Tim is just coming up huge.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Got his man in
Nightmare in 2 Street.
and they pick up just a few on that completion.
Now, defense, you played okay. Not great. There's a lot of... You guys put in bad positions,
It's
that's good.
hard. A little too
You got
much
good
on that
pressure.
one.
You know what? I take that back, defense. You played fine.
It's been tough for this
There's some
QB
bad
in this
things
one.
that
Very
I put you in a
small
bad
windows to
position
throw
by throwing the
into,
ball
even
like
under
a
some
fucking
duress as
lunatic.
well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with it now.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Plenty of work to do here on
Yeah,
2nd
not
and
a great
long.
offensive game, I will say that. Lots of interceptions. I mean, I could have had 50 points if I wasn't
Back to pass.
some
Makes the catch.
freaking
It's
Tim, you
carried.
animal.
They make the stop, trying to
Defense,
pick up
we need to
just
work on our
a little
tackling
bit of
drills,
time
too.
to get to that 1st down marker. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He makes the catch.
Of course.
Turning it
I
on.
cannot believe this is happening.
Give him 6 and give
All I have to do is
them
recover now,
a
so it's okay.
chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score
Frank and
with a
Tim.
little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way,
Go down.
make a big play.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around,
Kneel
but the
the
hands
ball.
team is able
Get
to
the fuck
corral
out of
it.
here.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.